So hello everyone. Today's our topic for group discussion is computerization causing unemployment. So I would like to initiate with the point that computer has made a remarkable position for themselves in today's world, which has increased modernization in techniques and also changes in trends that are adopted by humans. So these trends can be either positive and productive or negative and destructive. So I would like to hand in the further discussion to my colleagues and will be glad to know their point of view in this topic.
Thank you, gentlemen. So I agree with your point that everything has some positive and negative impacts. And similarly, the new technology that is computerization has also some positive impact and negative. If we look into the positive impact, so we can see that it has increased the speed of the industries because it is fast, reliable, and accurate. And whereas if we look in the negative impacts, we know that it is creating an unemployment at a very rapid rate. And there are many experts who believes that in the coming years, there could be a unemployment because of the new technologies coming into this computer also like AI or something like that. But in my views, I believe that there has not been a net gain or net loss in the jobs because if you would see that earlier, the laborers were used to work on the mechanical machines. But as the computers came, now the only thing is that the machine has changed. Now they have to just learn the skills of the computer or whatever the things or the skills are required for operating on those computers, and they will easily get the job with better perks and better payment in the same companies. I think that is the issue.
Yeah, sure. I would like to add something to my mate's point. In the year 2019, a research was performed by the University of London, which concluded that around 20 to 30% of the jobs are going to get automated in the near 2 to 3 years, and these jobs include some many high paid jobs. And if these jobs are automated, then the results could be dramatic. Then the result can not be that positive because the number of the person employed is getting lowered day by day, and as the automation is getting encouraged, the people are losing their jobs. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, adding to my
So
colleague's point, there is also well-known fact that to clap is not an art of single hand. It requires both to be practical executed. Similar is the case with computers. It requires a real person to perform a task. So there are many opportunities for peoples for the computerization in this field. Hence, employment is persistent in the case.
Okay, I would
Yeah,
like
I
to add
agree
in
with
that
Anupam's point.
the development
Yes.
and adaptation of technologies cause structural unemployment in many industries due to massive automation employment, but also slows down the process of matching workers with the job because people who are not computer literate tend to suffer more. Invention of computer has resulted in manual efforts that is causing unemployment. Like earlier, the manual workers are involved in making the for handwritten information other document to easily readable text was carried out by professionals. But with the advent of the computer and word processing software, these professionals are no longer required. Apart from this, initially, human telephone operators were required for any kind of assistance needed by the labor. But now, with the advent of IVR system, these operators are unemployment. That's why a single computer can perform a single computer can perform a job of 10 people. That it's led to unemployment.
Actually, computers are very excellent discovery. And we are talking about that they are leading unemployment. No, actually, they do not. In the previous years, when the peoples are used to uh, the peoples are using machines and invention of machines also feared all the peoples that they will lose work. But uh, so many jobs were created in the invention of machines instead of local manufacturers. Now we have huge factories with more workers. Now this in the same way, computer will either help people in their jobs or replace it. even if people will be replaced, then computers all are also creating more jobs because computers are just machines. They cannot be operated in isolations, so they also need to be operated. And nowadays, in these COVID times, only computers and smartphones are only very usable for uh, all the things that students also getting their knowledge by online classes, and these are the most useful things. So I think that computers are not leading to unemployment.
I agree with you, gentlemen, but according to me, in industry like knowledge and service industry, computers are the necessary are much used for purpose. Computers are not used for employment as computers are creating value and opportunity for people. It is become a major source of employment for people. Computers are making jobs easier for human beings. Computers are just machines, cannot overpower human effect, as they cannot be operated in an isolation. By using the computer, the time is used more effectively. Computer helps to become a part of this technology.
Yeah, this is an old perception that computers need jobs. In fact, computers have given a new lease of life to India and posted us a new world map. Every automation will kill certain types of job, but assert many new ones. Automation is our work and improve productivity. Yes, it is accept many jobs, but give birth to many new exciting opportunities, making our life easy.
Yes, I would like to put forward an example of on how 15 watchmen l- lost their jobs. This is a case from Gujarat, where an apartment owner employed 16 watchmen as the security staff. And later on, when he got to know about the CCTV cameras and all, he set up those CCTV cameras out there and only chose one out of those 15, and the rest of the 14 watchmen lost their job. And the computerization is basically hitting those people only, those who are able to make both ends meet in this society only. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
agree with you,
with
Steve,
the point,
that
and also there are big firms, used to hire typists and stenographers. They also lost their jobs due to computerization.
yeah, I agree with you, Aditya, but can you just clarify more in the way that how they lost the job?
Like man, first, yeah, big firm used to hire typists for typing letters and anything. But nowadays there are stenographers, and also we are using VIR also, that uh, and what you call like when you
Now
call to
there's
get
a
a
revolution where
okay.
we have to just type one single line and the rest of the work is done by the computer
Yeah,
itself.
yeah,
Yeah,
like a
So it's better
stenographer
so
now.
is
so I
also
got
now
your
in trend.
point,
But
Aditya,
what
So this
about
is
that
the
you
those
are
best
people,
way.
saying
those
These
who are
are
losing their jobs?
reducing load work.
you are saying that earlier the manual work was done by the laborers or the stenographers, but nowadays there are some word processing software which can easily process those handwritten
Yeah,
information
like
into the PDF.
Grammarly, I
I
give an
got your
example.
point.
Like the app
Yeah,
Grammarly is also now in
yeah.
trend, that used to do all the typing work.
And you also
And
told us about the
humans are
IVR
more
system.
dependent on computers nowadays.
The negative impact of
Okay.
technology on jobs. The immediate result of new technologies will be jobs because some jobs will become redundant. Machines and automation are replacing low skilled workers. If any company do not replace human labor with technology, it is to losses due to heavy competition from other companies which use technology. So it is inevitable for companies to catch up with the technologies.
Computer
Yeah, I
not
agree
acting
with your
more,
point.
more boring, just
I think I think that Aditya said us about the IVR system that earlier in telephone companies there used to be some telephone operator which connect one line to other, but nowadays there are some automatic system which do not need any workers, and this has resulted in the unemployment of those workers. So as Asta Verma, that you said that there is no unemployment. So how can you say about in this thing? Because there were many, those worker telephone operator and the manual workers who were employed in this word processing thing, so they have lost their job. So how you can clarify me that there is no unemployment?
Actually, there you're right that it is not creating any it is creating unemployment, but uh, they are also lose they also helping in losing load work that today is very not a single work it can perform the computers. And now in digital India, today the world is becoming digital India. Most of the works are done on computers. So how could you say that it is creating unemployment? Now most of the jobs are also creating from CS and IT. Most of the students also choosing their branch as CS and IT. So it is creating more and more jobs.
Okay,
But what
so
about
we
the
have
other
got your point.
branches?
Yeah.
The mechanical one, the code one, the civil one.
Other branches are creating computers. They are
No,
making.
but the infrastructures are not able to get build up with
Yeah.
that code only.
Yeah, I agree with Anshdeep. I think Asta Verma has the point that while the computer are there, they can be the fast or accurate or maybe the more precise than the human. But the thing is that to operate that computer, we need humans or the workers, because even the fastest or the most intelligent computer would be needing some labors to operate upon them. And in
Exactly.
this way, I think
Yes,
they are, the persons are getting employment. Now, this is the thing that if some jobs are getting less in some field, but we should see that the others in the other field, the jobs are getting more. So
Yeah,
I got your
yeah.
point.
I'm saying only that. Yeah.
there are more aspects for it.
Actually, as
Exactly,
per the model job
you are right, Animesh. But as a youth, we are gonna do jobs to earn money in the near 2 to 3 years, or five
Yeah.
max to max 5 years. But many people around us are spending their most of the time in watching Netflix in their entertainment tasks, and they are not focusing on their entrepreneurship or the startups which they should focus in order to earn some money. They are
Yeah, I
not
agree
using
with
the
you,
computers
Anshdeep.
the way they should.
Yeah, I agree with you, Anshdeep. But I think is that this issue is related to the, the social media thing. And we are talking about computerization causing unemployment.
Exactly, bro.
Yes,
The social media was also created as a part of, as an is also a part of computerization.
you are hanging out of the topic we are discussing for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure, sure.
think
Yes, next.
I think
Computers
Anupam wants to say
are able
something.
to do millions of
Sure, Anupam, steer it further.
easily done.
Steer further.
Okay, I think keep it up.
I have a point to discuss that computerization also gives more chance to a backward class or people from that village background who are not able to come to the cities and go for the work. Now computerization gives them a chance to work from home and earn money, as Deep said. How to earn
Yeah.
money? Yes, that is my point.
So
I would like
as
to add
Anupam
that
said,
point
as
in Anupam's to Anupam that as he said that is giving opportunity to from village background or so actually I think that people from village background are not accepting
Aware of.
computers as they are not comfortable with
How
it.
you can said that?
uh,
Bro, the
That's
you
my
technology
might
is
point.
will
not that
say that are
accessible
many people
nowadays.
going there to aware people about computers and how to use phones like Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi also introduced the Geo phone so that more and more people can get to know about technology and all computers thing.
Yes, that's my point, brother. That's my point.
Computers are now
Okay.
okay,
able
so
to simulate boring and
Aditya
complete jobs
said that
earlier performed by people.
PM Narendra Modi is, our prime ministers or the leaders are trying to, get the computers to the villages also, or or he means that the computerization can occur in the villages also, because he is right. If the people will not be, literated with the computer, they are going to suffer. And especially whenever we talk about computerization causing unemployment, generally those peoples only are being used here who have not been literated with the computer. That's why they suffer when this computerization occurs in a large scale in their unit, in their organization. Even once Bill Gates also said that any new technology, whether it is automation or computerization, when applied to an business, if there is efficient team, then there would be the efficient result. But if there would be inefficient team, they are not able to work or with the new technology in a right manner, then there would be inefficient results only. And that's why those people who are not able to use those computers, they gets unemployed. And whether the another in the on the other hand, those people who know how to operate on the computers and have the basic skills or the have got trained for those computers in that organization, they easily get the job with the better perks. I think this is the thing.
8% a gap in the career will create this and constantly improving technologies. This may force some women to stay at home taking maternity leaves. Technology advancement is forcing people to constantly update their knowledge to sustain themselves in the job market. This can be or to some for balanced work and personal life.
Yeah.
Sorry to
So
terminate.
we are
Animesh,
talking.
you continue. Yes.
Yeah. So we were talking about the employment. Okay. The thing is that if we are talking about computers, we have to include the information or the IT sector also. And in this IT industries now, there has been information explosion and they are expanding so much fast that there is a need of computerization in them, because without any computerization there would not be the fast communication, because we know what was the aim for the globalization. The aim was the globalization was to make the whole world into a small village, and that could be possible only through computer, I think. And that's why we need computers. And it is maybe creating I told you now, it is creating jobs in one field and decreasing the jobs in another field. It is just that the net volume is same of the jobs creating and decreasing.
All
This
one
is my
needs is
point.
to be skilled enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
You have to
you're right.
weigh,
And how to
everything as a
deal with
time.
it?
Yeah.
I think it is a
So,
vast topic to be discussed about.
yeah, as Asta asked me that how we can deal with it, so we can know that the new education policy also includes computers in our syllabus, and maybe the students can start
No,
learning
I
from
was
sixth
telling
onwards.
that people knows how to deal with it, that how to use
Yeah.
computers and smartphones in their lives. That was my
So what
point.
are you asking? What is your Sorry, I didn't get your question. You are asking sometime that how they can get, and you are
I'm
telling
not
this only that
asking.
they know.
I'm telling that it depends on how people will deal with the computers, that how they have to use computers in their lives.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Computer,
Yeah.
computer should be a prominent part of their lives,
Yeah.
Okay.
of their
Yeah.
studies.
Yeah.
That is very
All.
important. Okay.
Computers always make the assigned task go simpler, easy, and convenient, thereby reducing manual efforts. Hence, unemployment prevails in such circumstances. Dependability man has become so much dependable that she even wants to wants to computer to do the same. Hence, hence employment, hence employment for themselves.
I think Ankit has some good points. We would like to hear his points.
Computers are not the reason for unemployment, but as computers are create more jobs opportunities for us. Computers, some industries like IT sector knowledge, also computers have and necessary for progress. Today world is digital. Everyone know today world is a digital world, so everyone have enough knowledge about computer and its features. How we use it, it depends on us how we use it.
Today, people are more dependent on computers for every single task. Computers are more reliable source as compared to human being in terms of accuracy, due to which more preference is given to computer, which it is multiple tasking gadget that can perform multiple tasks simultaneously. So it decreases the employees and workers in factories, industries, and MNCs, so that become unemployed. In upcoming time, we are supporting computers and technology too much. All the workers will perform by the smart computers and machine. We can all become unemployment.
I agree, gentlemen, but according to me, technological unemployment is the loss of jobs caused by technological change. It is a type of structural unemployment that technological change can cause. Short term job losses is widely accepted. The view that it can lead to lasting increase in unemployment has long been controversial. People are generally fearful and distrustful of changes. Thank you.
Gentlemen, but according to me, it's an industry like knowledge and service industry. Computer are the necessary are must for purpose. Computer are not used for employment as computer are creating value and opportunity for people. It is become a major source of employment for people. Computer are making jobs easier for human beings. Computer are just machine, cannot overpower human effect, as they cannot be operating an isolation. By using the computer, the time is used more effectively. Computer has to become a part of this technology.
So I think we have covered many points in our group discussion. We also covered that how the computers are creating unemployment and how the computers are creating unemployment also. And we came to know that there has not been that much decrease or increase in the jobs. It is just the way that the jobs are getting transformed from one form to the other. And we know that the information industries are going to use those computers for the faster communication, and it is need of the hour, because we know in the earlier times there has been very less computers because they were not that much used for at that time, but now the computer is a need of the hour and everyone knows this fact. And I think that soon we would be able to reach the computer to the every village, and the every person will get literate to computer.